ourselves after going to the washroom, relieving ourselves, and of course we connected it with a hadith from the Sunnah, the Seerah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Today, inshallah, we'll continue on Kitab al-Tahara and specifically on wudu. Wudu is exclusive to us as believers. The steps, the procedures, the outcome, the results, the benefits, exclusive to Muslims. We can also even claim istinja is exclusive because we know that if COVID taught us anything, it's that majority of the world depends on toilet paper. And when the store shelves during COVID ran out of toilet paper, there was complete chaos. Forget about food, people were more concerned about toilet paper. And we've seen that on a global, it's not even to make a joke out of it, but it's a very serious. They depend specifically on toilet paper, and we go a step further in making sure we also use water to clean ourselves. So, wudu being exclusive for Muslims, it is an obligation. It is an obligation. It's fard to perform wudu before salah. The verse in Surah Ma'idah gives us this obligation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says after أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قمتم إلى الصلاة فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق وامسحوا برؤوسكم وأرجلكم إلى الكعبين. This verse in Surah Ma'idah gives us that obligation and also gives us the four fard steps in wudu. 4 fard steps in wudu. Now, if we want to go above and beyond in our wudu steps, there are many sunan, mustahabbat, steps that we can do to increase our reward. There are also steps that we should avoid, such as performing wudu in a dirty area, talking while performing wudu, excessive water use. These are all undesirable acts that we should at least stay away from. So, it's up to us to learn those individual steps. The 4 fara'id, there's plus minus 13 sunnah, there's maybe 4 mustahab, desirable acts, there's 4 or 5 undesirable acts to avoid while performing wudu. There's 8 things that break wudu. So these are things that we should be educating ourselves. A quick glimpse in any book of fiqh. Any book of fiqh will give us those items. We'll go more regarding the hadith on the topic of wudu. And the hadith regarding wudu, the first one we'll go over today is in regards to what is the benefit of it. There's a spiritual benefit. Not only is there spiritual benefit, there's also physical benefits. So we'll just touch on the spiritual aspect of performing wudu. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that إذا توضأ العبد المسلم أو المؤمن فغسل وجهه خرجت من وجهه كل خطيئة نظر إليها بعينه. فإذا غسل يديه خرجت من يده كل خطيئة بطشتها يده مع الماء أو مع آخر قطر الماء. فإذا غسل رجليه خرجت كل خطيئة مشتها رجلاه مع الماء أو مع آخر قطر الماء حتى يخرج نقيا من الذنوب. This will encourage us to take and consider wudu to the next level. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the opportunity that every single time we perform and wash any part of our limb, that is an obligation of wudu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the opportunity to cleanse our limbs and our body and our souls of the sins that we have performed using our limbs that we are washing in wudu. So for example, when we wash our face, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is telling us that all sins are being removed with each and every single drop of water especially the sins that we perform using our eyes, the things that we look at that are haram, like performing wudu. Inshallah, all of the khattira are being removed, the sins that we perform with our eyes. Similarly, when we wash our hands, every single khattira, every single sin that we perform using our hands, they leave our body. And when we wash our feet, the hope is that every single sin that we perform using our feet, walking towards sin, those khattira are removed, and we gain the opportunity to become purified of sins. So this is once again a spiritual aspect of it. And continuing, in the hereafter there's benefit of wudu. The benefit in the hereafter for wudu is that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will be able to recognize us on Yawm al-Qiyamah. If we know that right now the global world population is north of 8 billion, 9 billion. So this is just in our current 2023 January 14th population. Imagine from the time of Adam alayhi salam until now, and from now until Yawm al-Qiyamah, how many, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows the exact number of human beings that will gather on the plain of Mahshar. So from amongst that massive number, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam will recognize each and every single one of us from the marks of our wudu. And that's also proven in the hadith that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Inna ummati yud'awna yawm al-qiyamah burra muhaddalin min athar al-wudu. Man istata'a minkum an yutila burratahu falyaf'al. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when all mankind will be summoned on that day, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that certainly my ummah will be recognized with shining faces, shining arms and feet due to wudu. So whoever is capable of increasing that shine, they should do so. So this is encouraging us to make sure that we are performing wudu properly and we are not cutting corners. Cutting corners in wudu would be leaving some areas of the face dry, or leaving your arms half dry, or your feet half dry. So there's a very fine line in this aspect. Some people go overboard and shaitan whispers waswasa into their hearts and minds. Waswasa in wudu is a very challenging It's very challenging for those people who second guess themselves in wudu. What happens is they second guess themselves, and now they are allowing for the water to continuously run, and they are washing their face more than 3 times. Did I get every part? Did I get every part? And even their hands, again, the water is continuously the tap is wide open. They are washing their arms 3 times, 5 times, 7 times. They're not content, because shaitan is playing now with their hearts and minds that we didn't get every inch, we didn't get every part. So that's one extreme side, and another extreme side is that some individuals, they perform, like when they wash their face, half of the face is dry. And if we have a beard, we also have to make sure that our beard is getting wet for the wudu as well. So avoiding both of the extreme use of water and going beyond 3 times, and then also cutting it short. So what's the middle of both of these extremes? Is just following the sunnah. The water use, the times, 3 times is the sunnah, not beyond that. So finding that middle ground, Islam always encourages in every aspect of our life the middle path. The middle path is the best path. And finally, perfecting our wudu even during difficult times. The hadith mentions that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Ala akhbirukum bima yamhu Allah bihi al-khataya wa yarfa'u bihi al-darajat, إسباغ الوضوء على المكاره وكثرة الخطى إلى المساجد وانتظار الصلاة بعد الصلاة فذلكم الرباط فذلكم الرباط فذلكم الرباط." This hadith informs us regarding perfecting wudu in the face of hardship. Perfecting wudu in the face of hardship is, for example, we probably don't experience it because we have very comfortable homes, heated bathrooms, we have hot water instantly. So we were able to comfortably wake up in the morning to perform, get ready for Salatul Fajr in our comfortable homes, in our bathrooms. But we know in the olden country it's difficult to find, or at least it was in the years past, it was difficult to find even hot water in the morning. You would have to warm it somehow. I remember one time I went early 2000s to Bangladesh. I visited Bangladesh, and of course in the morning you had to warm the water, not only for wudu but also to take a ghusl. So there's an iron rod that you plug into the wall, and that was used to warm the water. So what happened was that the water was warming, the electric rod is in there. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Okay. I thought maybe I won't be talking about it. So the iron rod is inside the bucket of water, and I'm waiting 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I'm like, Fajr time is about to expire. I had to go check. So what I did, I'm very amateur in this aspect. I put my hand in the water with the rod in it. And instantly we know what happened. My entire body, I never experienced that, and of course it was something new for me to experience. And we all know that the electricity back home is 220, 230, 240, so double that of what we have here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved me. Instantly I removed my hand, and I didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell anyone. Not only for them not to worry about me, but also to consider me a fool. And what a fool he is. So again, it goes back to Isbahul wudu ala al-makarih, making sure that we are doing wudu to the fullest, even when we face difficult situations. Right now, maybe the difficult situation would be that it's cold outside. Maybe it's 25 degrees, 28 degrees. Today it's cold. So when you perform wudu and you leave your home, the only hardship we're facing is that jolt of cold air that just hits us from us walking, leaving our home and entering our car. So we should not have any legitimate reason for cutting corners in wudu. Let us continuously try and do the best we can in performing wudu, and also just keep an eye on our children as well. What are our children doing? Are they cutting corners, or are they? We should encourage them to perform wudu, because these are the early years that they can build good habits. If they start cutting corners in their early years, it will stay with them for the rest of their lives. So if we encourage them, we should not be spying on them, but just noticing them as a parent and guardian, just watching them, subtle watch, and then also correcting them in a manner that they will remember that, mom and dad, aunt and uncle, they reminded me in a loving manner, not harsh and not belittling them, not embarrassing. Because when we use a harsh tone, in fact, the current generation, they want to go the opposite way. So we don't want to chase them away, but we'd rather use follow the sunnah and giving good advice, nasiha, dinul nasiha. That is the summary of our entire deen, that we are well-wishers of each and every single one. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala use us for good. Today's topic was regarding wudu. Let us all perform wudu. Not only when we come to the masjid, we should not be wasting water, but just in our own homes as well. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said regarding excessive use of wudu, even if somebody went to the middle of a river and just stood there to perform wudu, and they they were using the river beyond necessity. Even in the middle of a flowing river, that would be considered excessive use of water. And the Sahaba radiallahu anhu, they were confused that, Ya Rasulullah, this is a river. It's a flowing river. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam confirmed that you're using it beyond your need. So let us be particular in that aspect. As well, people are not finding clean drinking water, and here we are wasting water. So let us be considerate. After all, we will have to answer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day that forget about the big water bill. Answering to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is more, takes priority. So may we follow the sunnah of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Barakallah, Sheikh. Thank you.